Welcome to TJ's World Entertainment.
Hi, welcome to TJ's World. My name is Titi Jacobs. My friends call me Lady TJ, and
Jerry Crenshaw, Mr. Magic. That's what my friends call me.
yeah. Today we are discussing something really, really important, and it touches everybody, whether you're young or old or older. This resonates with everybody, and it's about a video, something on YouTube that's been going viral about some siblings who are in a relationship and the girl is already pregnant and they're saying they want to be together. They don't want to remove the pregnancy. They still want to, they love each other. They still want to be together.
Hi guys, my name is Brianna
And I'm Kyle.
and we are a couple and we have been dating for 2 years. Is it true, babe?
And we are not a normal couple. We should also add that.
Yeah, we are not a normal couple. Actually, we are siblings. Yeah, you get us? Yeah, we are siblings.
Yes, she's my sister.
Yeah, we share the same father.
Yeah, he's a deadbeat to me.
Yeah, but to me, like, amekuwa available, nini. Yeah.
Yeah, but please don't talk about him.
So we're going to be discussing it and we want your take on it. What do you think? The question is, can siblings date each other? Is it right? What do you think?
Actually, I mean, it's not right. We all know it's not right because, I mean, morally, legally, in every sense of the word, two people of same parentage getting married is a no-no. And the narrative is that this man 20 odd years ago had a boy and went out of the relationship and then had another child, a girl this time, 2 years down the line.
Yes.
And fast forward 20 years or so, these kids,
They met at the university.
and they're lovers now.
They started dating each other. They're so much in love. They didn't even realize that they had the same father until one day they were
Think
just
about 2 years into the
relationship.
But one day, something unexpected happened that changed everything.
One day, we were on the bed, just relaxing after a long day in school. Then she showed me a picture of her dad, and I was so shocked because the same father that she was showing me is also my father, and I was so nervous because we had already committed incest, and I was so worried about what so many people were going to think, all my relatives, and what my mom was going to think about that.
It was pregnancy, and then they were just chatting, and
the girl now was
brought out
scrolling
the
through her
picture of the
phone.
father, and it's like, what? Is this your father? It's impossible. That's my father. Can you imagine the shock?
You see, what I don't understand is this, because I've had this argument with you off and on.
Yeah.
What they did initially was okay because they didn't know.
They didn't realize, yeah.
But thereafter, now that they know, and they're still sticking together like glue, saying they don't want to let each other go. For me, that is absolutely wrong. And like you were saying that they should terminate the pregnancy. Well, I
didn't say they should terminate the pregnancy.
Okay, they're saying they're not going to
They're
terminate.
saying that they are not going to
terminate the pregnancy.
I don't believe in abortions. You understand? But in a situation like this, there are so many things that you have to look at when siblings get together,
cohabitate and
have a child. If they have a child, there are medical reasons why it could go. There
are a whole lot of challenges.
Yes,
physical, mental,
autism, health challenges, and everything that could go wrong when they have that child. But having said that, they could be lucky and nothing happens to the child. But that's not the point. What are they going to tell that child when that child grows up?
I don't know. How do you? Okay, you see, this thing that is actually happening in Kenya at the moment, But this has been known to happen in Nigeria as well.
Ah, yes.
And other parts of Africa and the world.
Yeah.
Now, the question is, who do we blame?
Well, I would say the fathers. I know you're not going to agree with me. I'll tell you why. I mean, we can debate it.
Yeah,
the
we
reason
can,
why I'm
we
saying
can.
that I blame the fathers is because they're the ones sowing their wild oats everywhere. They sow their wild oats, and you know how women are. They'll have no fury like a woman scorned. So what then happens is the women don't want to know. So you've left me with this child. I'm going to remove you completely from our lives. That's what's happening.
Yeah, and that is not right, because you should take, if you really love your child, right, the love of that child and the need for that child to bond with the father should be the first thing that comes to mind. You should put your own personal hurt,
Selfish
hurt and everything. You should put it aside, because when you're doing that, you are sacrificing this child. Because, like, if the mother of that boy, Kyle Brian, had kept in touch with the father, and she would have known, or he would have known, that I have a sister somewhere called Brianna, right? And when eventually they met in university, there's every possibility that, oh, you must be, that kind of a thing.
Yeah, you can say that. You understand.
Now you're
But
saying
not
that
in
you're
all
blaming,
cases.
you're saying you're blaming fathers because they go about, sowing their wild oats.
Yes.
I don't think, realistically, I don't think any man goes into a relationship with the sole aim of, I'm going to make her pregnant and I'm going to dump her and walk away.
Yeah, a lot of men do that. A lot of men do it.
I'm a man.
Yeah.
I'm yet to meet the man who will do that. I don't know.
Come on, Mr. Magic.
No,
What are you
for real,
talking
for
about?
real. No
Most
man will do that.
Men do it. Men do it. They go out there. They
Just
will have
for
a
the
wife.
sole
They might
purpose.
even have a woman in the house. There will be a reason why. It could be that because this man is cheating. That's why the wife says, you know what, it's over. Get out of my life.
So now you're talking.
Yeah.
It is a relationship between two adults, right? That's the fallout becomes the child who is abandoned one way or the other.
Yeah, but what we're saying, you say it's not the abandonment that bothers me.
Yes.
You understand? Because you're saying that, you should say, maybe you have a sister. What if if they're not communicating anymore? We've seen men dump their women.
And we've seen men beg the women over and over, and
Of
the women
course.
refuse to allow this man to come back into the child's life.
Of course you can say that, but the ratio of men actually walking away is higher than those who
Daddies
stay.
don't just love their children every now and then, It's a love without end. That's what we do.
We're not being personal here.
No.
So
I'm
what
talking
we're
daddies.
saying-
I said
yes,
daddies.
Yes, I know. But in this situation, what we are saying is, because the father did this and walked away, or whatever happened between them, because we don't know what happened between them, he's left and then he's gone somewhere else to have another child.
It's just
A
most
girl somewhere
unfortunate.
else.
It's most unfortunate that this particular situation it's happening,
It
and
happens
I
all the
understand that this is really, really prevalent in that part
Kenya,
of, in that
in
part
Kenya.
of the world. You see,
They have
because
so
if
many,
this
they're like
situation,
the Jamaicans, they have so many baby mothers, baby fathers.
if this
It's
situation
crazy.
hadn't occurred, we won't be talking about this.
Yes.
But we know it's happened over and over again, where kids will travel out of
Their zone.
their zone to go somewhere else, only to meet another person, and you are just like so fascinated with this person. You just can't explain to yourself why you are crazy about this person.
Yes.
I mean, you now find out after you guys have slept together and you've had a child or two that, that's my brother. Oh, that's my sister. What do we do to make sure
it's
that
education. I think it's important to educate your children. If you're a single parent, whether single father or single mother, once you have a child and the child tries to is growing up to a certain age where you know that they may have to start having relationships, I think it's always good for you as a parent to sit that child down to say, look, listen, I don't know if your father has other kids
out there?
so you have to be mindful. So if you meet a girl or a boy, you need to find out exactly where they come from before you start dating them. Try and find out more about their family, about their background. You understand?
On paper, it looks good though.
No,
I understand where you're coming from. Educating your child to be mindful of what's going on out there. But how do you say it? The heart is not so smart.
I know.
You meet a girl at a party, something just gels. You can date a girl for almost a week before you realize what is your
But that's what we're talking about, educating your children.
Yeah.
You understand? We know some people have one night stands. I've heard kids go out there and they just sleep with anybody. You know, they're at a party, the Gen Z age.
No, don't put it down to Gen Z. Even my age, my generation, we did silly things like that.
I know, but we've all grown up now. The awareness is so vast.
I know.
People have the social media and everything. People are very well aware of what's going on. That even we know about the fact that they'll be asking you, what's your blood group?
Yes. What's the genotype?
What's the genotype and everything? Yeah. So it's happening. All of these things. What we are saying, in effect, is that if you have discovered that this has happened, what next do you do? You understand?
You see, I would want your input, especially on this topic.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me and other people who are watching what you think. Make your comment down there. Just put the comment there.
Like, share, and subscribe to our channel, as well as make a comment. You know, we want you to tell us, what would you do
in a situation like this?
Yes.
Because Bree and Kyle and Brianna,
they are hell-bent on being together. With
She's pregnant now.
You understand?
So what should they do?
I personally think that they should stop the relationship. We've had series of, on the internet you can see people who have met. There's even a couple that from South Africa. They were already married for 7 years. They've been together and they had a child. But then when they went back home, especially in the diaspora, it's even worse.
Yes,
in the diaspora,
because you
don't
coming
know
from
each other. Yes,
yeah, you don't even know who. Like let's say
old.
Jerry lives in Lagos. He's got a child in Lagos, and perchance he's posted to Kaduna or Kano. He has another child in Kaduna or Kano. The ones in Lagos don't know. Lagos, Kaduna, they travel to UK or America. They run into each other.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, but at what point do you then say, okay, we've made this mistake, we didn't know, it's not our fault, but now we need to stop this? Because what's happening with these kids, I call them kids, because it's 18 and 19.
Yes, can you imagine?
What's happening to them is that they find it hard to let go. I don't think it's love. I think it's, when you meet your siblings.
It's sibling love.
Yeah.
It's sibling love. You see, they are being silly now because, like I said earlier on in the program, what they did initially is not wrong. Yeah. But what they are doing now is disgusting.
Yes.
It's absolutely wrong. Because now you know that this is your sister.
Yes.
I can't get my head around the fact that my sister.
Yes. And the annoying part, if you haven't watched it, you can go on YouTube, you see them. They're called the Burrell siblings from Kenya. The Burrell siblings from Kenya who are in a relationship or something. That's how you get them. But the thing about it is the amount of disgusting things they are doing.
Kissing cuddling, and whatnot. And you can see the girl talking with the saliva in her mouth because she's pregnant.
Yes.
And, I'm pretty sure somewhere in your neighborhood, in Nigeria, in England, in Scotland, in America, or somewhere in your vicinity or environment, or you must have heard a story like this before. Make a comment. I like to learn. I like to see, because you never can tell, when this thing is going to strike.
In fact, there's a pastor in Kenya that actually interviewed them. It's called the pastor. Is it Burrell or something? A pastor actually sat them down to educate them. You understand? Now this has happened. You cannot marry.
You can't marry.
He said so. He said you cannot marry.
What kind of love is that? You can't marry.
it's unheard of. You cannot marry each other, but they are hell bent on doing what they want to do.
But does the law of that land allow them to marry?
I don't know what their legal
Because
thing
incest
is like. Is the incest
in
anywhere in
everywhere,
Africa?
it's against the law.
It's against the law. You understand? But what we're saying is, you can't use a sledgehammer to kill an ant.
Yes, now.
These kids need to be educated. You need to be empathetic towards their plight.
I think what they should do, what the law of the land and some of the elders in their family, what they ought to do right now is separate them. Separate them. Take them somewhere else. Take them far away
Talk
from
to
each
them
other.
individually.
Yes. Let them see the errors of their ways, because what they're doing right now is I don't know.
Okay. Let's assume that all of those things. Well, you know what upsets me most?
Yeah.
Number one, you're advertising this nonsense that you're doing, because as far as I'm concerned, it's nonsense. The moment they discover that they were,
They should have just put a stop to it.
But no, now you've gone further.
They're viral.
It's gone viral, and you keep granting interviews.
Okay, are you planning to have children?
Yes.
Unataka watoto wangapi?
Wawili.
Unataka watoto wangapi?
Hiyo tutaongelea tukifika hapo.
Are you guys planning to do like a wedding, harusi?
Yeah.
Ama ni come stay forever?
Nini, wedding, like normal people.
So who will walk you down the aisle?
Someone different from me.
Ama you guys are not seen that far?
Like, we'll
To different people. They've granted interview to so many people. You understand? Maybe they're paying them for it.
Maybe
They're
even if
desperately
they're paying you, this thing has a nasty way of coming to bite you in the ass.
Absolutely.
At a later date. You're still very young now. I think they are 21 and 19.
Yeah.
Right? Fast forward another 10 years. Maybe then
You'll be
regretting what you've done.
Yes. And they're
And
asking,
the internet never forgets.
No. And they're still asking, yes, we're in school. We don't want to stop our education. Please help us. Get a job.
Yes.
Get a
Drop
job.
out. You are a man
drop
now.
out. Since you're able to
Make a
have
baby.
sex, make a baby, then you should be able to
Drop out.
face
Get a job.
the consequences.
And
So
raise your
this
family.
idea of asking people to help you, support you, you don't want to leave your university. There are so many people in the university that have kids.
And they're
They
still
will
in school. They will do a
nice
part-time
jobs.
job or
They'll
whatever it takes.
They'll work.
Yeah.
Both of you can work to support yourself. You don't need anybody to start helping you, or we need money. That's why you're granting all this crazy interviews. There was even one interview that I watched that they said maybe they're lying.
It's possible.
That they're just chasing clouds.
It's very
That
possible.
maybe they're lying about it. You understand?
But if
We don't know.
that is the case, like I said, fast forward 10 years, if you were actually lying and putting your face out there 10 years down the line, where are you
How
going
would
to be?
you feel? Where would you be? You understand? It comes to bite you.
Seriously.
If you don't know, it comes to bite. What about your families? I mean, your mothers. Are you not thinking about them?
You got siblings, you got your uncles, you got your aunties, you
Your
got
family
members of
members.
your family. I mean, it reflects on them one way or the other.
Yeah, and you're out there gallivanting everywhere, saying you need help. You know this. You need to stop it. I mean, we're just talking to mothers. My bone of contention is, please, parents, when your kids are growing up and you're a single parent, whether you're a baby father or baby mother, educate your children, call them, tell them, look, listen, this is what needs to happen, so that they will not fall into such nets.
Yes, actually, for me right now, the thought of it's getting me to that point where I say I probably will just say, you know something, Lady TJ, why don't you wave them goodbye?
What do you mean?
Our audience.
We don't even want to talk about them anymore because I think it's not important. But the important thing is for you to know that there's something you can do about it so that it does not happen to you. It doesn't happen to your children. That's the only reason why we're bringing it to you.
So meanwhile, don't forget to
Like, share, and subscribe to our channel. hit the notification bell.
And the comments. The
They're
comments,
so important.
very important to us. Until we come your way again next week, my name is Jerry Krenzel. And
My name is Stacey Jacobs, Mr. Magic, Lady TJ, and Mr. Magic.
thank you very much.
Take care.
We love you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.